right, we are live.
We are live. Thank you for joining in. Last time on D&D.
You know, we really should have named this campaign something.
Northumbria.
Our group's never actually named itself.
Yeah. The Outcasts. The Lollygaggers.
Well, that was the one pro of this campaign versus Pharazina. If I go into YouTube and type in Pharazina, pops right up. If I go and type in Northumbria, apparently Northumbria is a real place.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Yeah.
And by the way, there is a song that I wanted to play for you guys, but I'll do it like when we're not. Oh, it is great.
I'm gonna have a cigarette while you're still fixing up.
Okay, I guess I will play it.
Is it something that's going to get us DMC'd? Is it something that will get us DMC'd?
I don't think so.
Okay.
So, last we left off, basically, we crash landed into some woods because of heavy fog. We don't know how we crashed. A couple of things attacked. Now we're on the ground. Everybody's dead except for our adventurers. And we are moving forward from there. So,
Jimmy Russell didn't look to the stars for answers.
Oh no, not Jimmy Raslow.
He looked inside.
he looked inside, bro.
Looked inside his heart.
From now on.
Send me a link to that. I'll snip something out of the front of it, and I'll start editing it into the very front of all of our campaigns.
Right on. I like that.
Yeah. Save me for having to come up with something clever. Later.
Bye. Love you.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
May the force be with you.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Perpetual darkness?
May your blade strike true.
Oh yeah, by the way, future reference, the theme for Bartos Sci-Fi Fest this year is Star Wars. So, buy your robe now.
Copy link.
Actually, you probably already have one.
A robe?
Jedi robe.
No, I don't. Surprisingly.
I'm surprised.
What's that sci-fi thing? Is that the one up in Barto?
Yeah.
And I'll send it to you later because I don't have Messenger on this apparently.
Okay.
All right. So the
You guys bring
woods.
a spaceship to get
I
together?
love you, baby girl.
I mean,
What? Did you want your?
I don't know, my girlfriend's gonna make a giant Ed 302 or whatever from
You're
RoboCop.
awesome.
Oh, cool.
You're an amazing little woman.
Whoa, man.
Okay then.
Oh, do you know what their shoes are?
Nope. Oh, you never brought them.
Okay.
You know what God
No,
named
they'd be
female?
amazing, but you're
Wait.
messing
You
up.
know what God named females woman?
Because they're cleaning butts.
No, because when guys, especially husbands, say something you don't
I believe the
like,
proper phrase is diva.
Yeah.
Do what?
I believe the proper phrase is diva.
Diva?
Nah.
You didn't get it from me either.
It's not just referring to, divas, not just females,
All right, let's try this again. And again,
Love you.
and again, and again. Why are you telling Willie you love him?
Because I do.
Okay, well,
Isn't this a house of God?
there you go. Love you.
Everyone's full of love.
Love you.
Love you.
You guys have fun.
We'll try because somebody forgot his shoes.
literally what
They're at home.
happened to my wife, my brain comes up to a woman. Yeah, say that.
The woods are quiet this night, and the air glows chill. Your fire sputters as low mist gathers around the edges of your camp, growing closer as the night wears on. By morning, the fogs hangs thick in the air, turning the trees around you into gray ghosts. Then you notice these aren't the same trees that surrounded you the night before. Dun 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 dun.
Oh, cool.
As
Excellent. Take care, Ray. Be safe.
As you guys are sitting at the edge of your environment by the wreck. You guys notice that there is a kind of a small road. Hey, baby. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
Apparently, we're waiting on Nick too.
Yeah, gossiping.
Apparently, he wanted to listen to the Northumbria Road. Bet you that sounds really weird having to go through the speaker and through the other speaker.
Yeah, I look forward to listening to what that's going to sound like through a crappy phone to a microphone.
Right?
Roll Northumbria.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, now that we've done that.
I don't need random encounters. All right. So this road.
Go.
Come on, Nick. Nick!
What?
Are we gonna play or are we gonna talk?
I was waiting for you. I'm ready to play. Who we gotta kill first?
Black pools of water stand like dark mirrors in and around the muddy roadway. Giant trees loom on both sides of the road, their branches clawing at the mist. Where do you guys want to go? It seems like the mist is thicker towards the east than it is to the west.
I hear banshees. I'm sorry. Go, go here, banshees.
I wish you would have been here for trunk or treat. A lot of them kids, they have some really cool outfits on.
I also feel bad for the kid that's just doing regular trick or treating.
Who'd you call? Ha ha ha! Bruce went to the.
What?
That's
You turned on the car?
great. Bye. My phone transferred over to the van.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
So Ray's playing too?
Yeah. No, just Bruce
Now,
and.
now it's back.
Yeah, I know that was funny. The fog seems thicker.
The kids, all of a sudden I heard the kids, I was like, yeah.
All right, everyone, focus, focus.
Yep, the fog seems thicker to the west than it is to the east. Thick trees guard the north and the south, so thick that it almost seems like they are an unbreakable wall of dark gray.
All right, first and foremost, I wanted to check the record, see if there's anything I could maybe salvage that might be of use.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out with you. I'll check with
I
you.
was looking at the dead bodies, if you remember.
You were what?
I was checking the dead bodies for like pouches and all.
Oh, yeah,
So-
that's what I think we're doing first, yeah.
All together, I'll let you guys split it however you see fit. Or we can roll for it. How would you guys like to do this? You guys want to individually roll to see what you guys find, or do you guys want to split?
That depends on you guys.
I say pull all the resources we find and split it. Into birds.
I was just looking for pouches.
Okay.
I wasn't caring about weapons or anything. I was just caring about what the dead had on in reference to money pouches.
All right, so roll a percentile.
I don't even actually have to use a percentile on this this in my new set yet.
20.
90.
We got 110 if you add mine together.
All right, so you got 20%. No, roll both. Like you got to roll 2 d10s.
A 30.
40
So-
and 20 is 60.
Oh, that's right. 90.
No. Okay, so there should be one without the 40.
Okay.
So you got 20 twice. So I'll say
Just
20. What? Roll the 1d10 that doesn't have. There you go.
Does 0 mean 0 on the...
24.
Does 0 mean 0 or does 0 mean 10?
Yeah, so you got 90
Yeah.
on the dot.
Okay.
So you got 90 on the dot. You got 24. What'd you get, Bruce?
30.
30?
Yep.
Alright, so it's better to roll lower than it is to roll higher in my percentiles.
Oh, I hate you.
Yeah, so you found a few copper pieces here and there and a lot of rations. So I'd say about 20 rations altogether. Because you were more, ooh, look, they got food.
I'm looking
So-
for gold, silver, copper.
You
and
ended up
quarters.
finding,
I'm looking for arrows for my crossbow.
I'm going to get my dice, actually. Now that I think about it, I'm not even ready for me.
Do I have a crossbow or a longbow?
You have a crossbow already.
Okay. I need arrows. Lots and lots of arrows. Hey guys, look for arrows for me too.
Good luck.
Thanks,
You
go.
finds lots of rations. 20 of them, to be precise. With a couple of gold or copper pieces. Like probably 5 copper.
Goo is encumbered.
That's what I found.
Huh?
Is that what I found?
No, that's what Goo found. What you find is totally different.
Ah, much better.
Okay.
You got something better from
Got
him?
it.
Well, no, the mic only goes out and around. So if it's even with the mic, it'll pick up better. Here we go.
Gotcha. Alright, some paper, some pencils.
I have a pad and pencils. Need a pencil?
No, I got pencils. Lots and lots of keys.
And you said 5 copper?
Yep. Alright, Mick. You spend the majority of your time looking for gold or bolts? Which one?
Both. I'm searching everywhere I can for.
Alright, roll a d20.
Did I find anything else or is
5.
that it?
Alright, so 20%. Huh?
Did I find anything else or was that it?
You were like, ooh, food! Lots of food.
Okay.
Oh, food. Alright. Bruce is going to. I'm going to do you in a minute, Bruce, okay?
Alright.
And then, alright, so Mick, you found. Ooh. 20 pieces of gold total. And 17 bolts. Bruce, you also rolled
Yeah.
good. 15 gold. And what else are you looking for?
Gold and jewelry is all I was looking for. Money pouches, basically.
Alright, so jewelry, between the lot of them, you were able to find like 3 rings that were worth anything and 2 bracelets.
So 3 rings and 2 bracelets.
Yep.
Okay.
And as you guys spent most of the time doing that, again,
Hello?
night fell.
Hello?
The next morning, you notice that the woods have changed. The ship is gone. And you are in the middle of a road. Your campfire has been stamped out / gone for the most part. Towering trees whose tops are lost in heavy gray mist block out any and all but the death gray light. The tree trunks are unnaturally close to one another, and the woods have the silence of forgotten grave, yet extrude the feeling of an unvoiced scream. I have no idea.
Okay. So
It's very eerie,
where's your daughter?
right?
Just get her to do it.
What did I have for bolts?
Bolts, 17.
I mean, already, because I already had the crossbow.
And we heard the scream in what direction?
Probably like 5.
Okay.
There was no scream. It's just
Oh.
an unvoiced scream. Exude the feeling of an unvoiced scream. That's how they describe the forest. It's the silence of a forgotten grave, yet exude the feeling of an unvoiced scream.
Feel free to take liberties and rewrite those things if you so desire.
No joke, that was horrible.
Yeah. This is your campaign
So-
recording, so you're the one who has to live with this later in life.
So I mean, it's super heavy fog. The trees are unnaturally close to one another. creating an unpassable wall of deathly gray. The silence is eerie, and yet every now and then you think you feel or hear the sense of something watching and the sounds of snapping twigs.
Can I roll perception to see if I see anything, or is this just like in general?
This is just a general.
Oh, just in general. Okay.
You said rewrite it. I didn't.
Okay.
All right.
You had me going.
There you go, brother.
Where do I find gold in here?
Gold is going to be under inventory. All of what you just did is under inventory.
That's right.
Black pools of water stand like dark mirrors in and around the muddy roadway. Giant trees loom on both sides of the road, their branches clawing at the mist. You can go east and west. West, the fog is dense and thick, and east it seems to lighten up, and you can almost see maybe 60 feet.
It's not in here. Just tell me where to go.
I'm not sure. It's usually just in here, like currency. Boom.
Oh, duh. Okay. 30. Did you add anything in?
Nope.
All right.
So now would be the time where the three of you, plus the other adventurer who's on autopilot, decide where to go.
Okay, are we able to see the village?
At this time, you see a road. It is going from east to west,
Oh, okay.
or west to east, depending on which way you're looking.
All right. Can I see if there's like any tracks going in any directions on the trail?
There is tracks,
Okay.
without even rolling perception. There are cart tracks. They are going east and west.
So Goose is gonna point out Goosey tracks.
Roll survival. Whoever wants to look down at the tracks.
I'm listening for noises.
Survival. Where the hell is survival?
I'm listening for noises.
18.
18 on survival.
20.
What did you roll?
20.
20? A nat 20?
Yep, no. A 17 plus 3, yeah.
All right. Well, you guys still notice that the horse prints are walking to the east. I'm sorry, to the west. To the west. Definitely to the west. Horse prints are going to the west.
I'm going to be listening to see if I hear any sounds.
Cool.
8.
You think you hear a twig snap off into the woods?
Uh-oh.
Goose step on twig.
I say we go west.
Okay.
All right. You continue to the west for a short time following the road. Everybody roll perception.
8 again.
20, 30, 20.
All
18.
right. Dirty 20, 18.
I'd say you should wear the gloves while doing this part of the campaign, but at the same time, I don't think you can run the iPad with it.
What'd
And
you roll?
by the way, did we have a long rest from
Roll
that
the eight
battle
plus
we
two.
had?
Yeah,
Let me see
yeah.
if it's
Everybody's
still-
long rested.
Okay.
I got 10.
10? All right. So you're busy kind of walking along. Like, I'm listening. I hear stuff out in the wood. There's just constantly. Did you hear that?
Who, me?
No,
I'm just walking.
Mick.
I was say.
Mixed character. You guys start to hear from the east. And
Uh,
I'm going to stand off to the side of the road, not stand in the middle of the road.
is there any like bushes on the side of the road, or
just thick woods, walls, the trees unnaturally close to each other. blocking the woods. You can try to go into the woods a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I get us.
I'd say difficult terrain.
I just want to get out of sight.
Okay, so you definitely are able to. And once you get into the wood, you can find a tree, you can peek around, hide behind, definitely easily.
Okay.
So, if you're gonna try to hide, I would still say roll stealth with advantage.
Well, I don't know, so.
16.
You're gonna roll
I'm
stealth.
gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
All right.
Step off into the woods.
2. 2 plus 2 is 4.
27.
Roll again with
Oh,
advantage.
that's right. 11. That's 13.
I am invisible. Goo is leaf on tree.
Did you say roll with advantage?
With
or?
advantage, yes, because it is very thick cover.
All right. Let's see here. 17.
17. All right. Nope. Gosh darn it. Ah! Don't ever hit the back arrow, ladies and gents. Back arrows suck. Haha. Let's read the descriptors of Miss. All right. This is not it. Tis not her. Yeah, it is her. All right. No, dang it. You guys are gonna hate me. There's gonna be a lot of back and forth.
We get it, man. We get it.
Okay, back to the beginning. Adventures. Okay, here we go.
Fire magic missile into the darkness.
Yeah, right.
You see an elf appear in front of you, and he's got blue eyes. No, he's got gray eyes. No, let me see your character sheet. Well, it says blue eyes, but I got gray eyes.
Where did I find it? That's not it. These are the different things I can have you run into, but I'm not going to. We can find corpses. Sounds fun. Oh, will-o-wisps. I cannot wait. Okay, so I guess that is. You're gonna come across somebody that is awesome. I don't. Now, how do I get back?
I don't know if I like that word.
How do you get back on a page? You slide your finger.
No, because it's not. It went to like there. Okay, that one I actually had to hit the back arrow, which is stupid.
Oh, you went into the character identification.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. That's a pain. All right. Monsters and NPCs. All right. What you see is a little draft horse. Yeah, a little draft horse. Just a beast of burden horse, right? Not fancy, not riding, not really. Just a wagon, kind of worn down. Clickety clack, and pulling a wooden wagon with it's covered like the circle, regular Western style wagon. Very colorful though, has different little things kind of adorning the edges of it that give it reds and blues and almost circus-like appeal. Clocking, clickety clacking, just going through the road.
How cute is the horse?
On a scale of 1 to 10, 4.
Okay. Not gonna
On a
roll.
scale of 1 to 10, how cute is the wagon?
Probably around an 8.
Do like wagon. It pretty.
Is it adorned in anything, the wagon?
Yeah, like I said, just colorful stuff, making it look kind of festive in a sense.
Are there any,
Cannot quite see the rider at this time.
what about emblems on the wagon?
Can't make that out.
So I'm just gonna turn to you guys. Just go. Go say hi. Go think they nice people. So I'm gonna, I guess, step out.
Okay. So you step out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the others, you guys are
I'm loading my crossbow.
loading the crossbow, okay? All right.
Yeah, I'll step out.
So you step out behind him. And where are you again?
What am I?
No, Bruce, you're what?
I'm a half elf sorcerer.
Okay.
I'm wearing a blackish blue robe and or cloak actually.
All right. You do see kind of a reddish hue start to appear within that tent, the covered wagon.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out a ration and just yell, "Go say hi."
She pulls up short, and she sits there for a second. She says,
Hello, little one. Die mortal. Give me something here.
nope. She says, your character's name was
Scored.
Scourge.
Scourge, yeah.
Scourge. Bruce, your character's name was
Umar.
Umar.
Good morning. Yep.
And Hank is Hank.
Mm-hmm. And Hank, as well as Goo. She says, hello, Goo. Hello, Scourge. Mm-hmm. And
Goo.
hello, Umar.
And I step out in the opening, which just says that.
Do know you?
You do not know me, but I know you. Please, step inside. She points to the rear of the tent.
I'm gonna keep holding the ration out, like kind of like a shield almost.
What you see is hunched figure peers into the depths. The crone, looking 70 years old, speaks in her voice crackling like dry weeds. At last you have arrived. Good sketch. Omar. Do enter the covered wagon.
You think wagon should have windows?
Oh, but this would not be fun. Don't you agree?
Go worry for safety.
So do you guys go to the back of the wagon?
Nope, not me.
Can I roll insight on the lady?
Go for it.
Lady hurt goo? I ask her that.
I'm only going to look to see what adventures await.
17.
She doesn't seem like she's got any ill intent, thus that you know of.
I start walking to the back of the trail.
Yeah, I'll start walking on the back too.
cart.
Yeah.
A reddish glow over the interior of the magic flames cast a reddish glow over the interior of the back of the covered wagon, revealing a low table covered in black velvet cloth. Glints of light seem to flash from a crystal ball on the table as she steps through and hunches over it. She laughs maniacally as she waves a hand over the crystal as it flickers and flashes. You have come at a most peculiar time. Seems that there is much to be done.
Goo not come, goo crash.
You know that it is unwise to travel in these woods without knowing where you're going. For a small price, I might be able to glimpse the future and what you might have to partake.
Goo understand. So I'm gonna take the first ration I'm holding, put it on the table, reach in my bag, and grab a second ration and put it on top of it.
Oh, indeed. I think something with a little bit more sparkle is at hand.
Ah,
I place a gold piece on her table.
Truly, you think that your lives are worth more than one gold.
I saw you walk up to her. My companion.
I hand her the silver candlestick holder.
She turns it over, looks at it, frowns. Obviously, your life isn't worth much.
I put down another 4 gold.
Indeed. She looks and says, Scourge, come in. There's barely a little room for each of you.
And I pull out the ruby ring and I hand it to her.
Oh, your life is worth something after all.
Can I make out what's inside? Because I'm still outside.
Come in, Scourge.
Wait a second, before I hand her the ring though, I actually want to just try it on for a second and take it off. Huh?
I said, Scourge,
Do you remember a story about this? Never
come
mind.
in.
So did she? So she gave you the candlestick holder back, or did she keep that too?
Mm-hmm.
Did she keep the candlestick holder, or did she take it?
She took it.
Okay.
Are you coming in, Scourge?
I'm not saying a word.
Ah, your life is worthless, then, I seems. Then, for you two, may this ever so help you in your travels. She lays 5 cards down on the table and a cross pattern.
Ooh, goo like cards.
They're black with diamonds etched on the back. She goes to the top card and flips it over.
Goo need more cards for Go Fish.
These are not these kinds of cards. You see on this first card, it is the Sun Sword.
Oh, hold on. You're doing a tarot reading? Oh, Jesus. Okay, hold on.
This is a card of power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight.
What was that card called?
the sun sword. It is a shiny sword, like on the card, and it has radiant light coming, like beams of stuff.
Okay.
Actually, let me see if I can pull it up for you. That way you can see it. If you'd like.
I'll look it up later. Or you can just post it in the chat, and I'll look at it then.
Here we go. The beast.
Casting Zone of Truth.
Okay. Tell me what it does.
15-foot radius, centered on a point of your choice. That would be hard. Until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell's area for the first time or on a turn starts its turn there must make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, the creature can't speak a deliberate lie while in the radius. You know whether each creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw. An affected creature is aware of the spell and can thus avoid answering questions to which it would normally respond with a lie. Such a creature can be evasive in its answers as long as it remains within the boundaries of the truth.
Okay. And what's the check? The dice check?
I don't understand what you're asking me.
What was the
The
charisma check?
On the spell. And it should be, and it's probably a wisdom check.
Charisma.
Oh, charisma check? That's right, you're a paladin.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your DC for the spell?
Working on it.
That's funny.
Dexterity? No.
No.
Charisma is +7.
+7?
That's what it is here, right?
Well, here. Just go to your truth spell. And click on the spell. Zone of Truth, click it. It says 15. So, 15.
Yeah, I was about to say, if he said +7, that's from the 8, so yeah.
Alright.
So I roll?
No, I roll.
No.
Oh.
So that's 15 +7?
No, it's just 15.
Okay. I'm asking. That's all I'm doing. I'm not
Yeah.
making declarations.
Alright, so we got that out of the way. So she smiles and cackles. The truth will always be told. No need for that shenanigans. But if you must, you must. She goes and says, "Shall I continue, or do you wish to play more games?"
Please continue.
Do you think the cards are pretty?
Please continue.
Alright. So, she flips over the first card. This card tells of the story, the history, knowledge of ancients will help you better understand your enemy. And then we roll. Let's see. For the sword, I'm going to roll another one. I need to roll, though. A D10, I think. Yep. There it is. So, oh wow, never mind, hold on. There is a lot more where the treasure can be.
Huh?
There's different treasures. I am going to roll a percentile, and that will tell me where I need to look. Alright, so. Oof. So for the sword, or for the sun sword, right? The walls of bones, a chandelier of bones, and a table of bones, all that remains of enemies long forgotten. So, the weapon that shall help you slay your enemies. So, I'm going to read this the better way, the right way. This is the card of power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight. And she flips the card over, and it shows the anarchist. I see a wall of bones, a chandelier of bones, and a table of bones, all that remains of enemies long forgotten. Okay. The next card, which is the next card that is to the right. This card tells of the history, knowledge of the ancients that will better help you understand your enemy. And that one is going to be in you see the illusionist. A man is not what he seems. He comes here in a carnival wagon. Therein lies what you seek.
You think we in Carnival Wagon, right?
It is not this wagon.
I walk up and dump my gold.
I like a good carnival.
So just for clarification, there's 2 cards, and then 2 cards, and then 2 cards, and then 2 cards.
No, so what it is there's 5 cards on the table. She started at the top, then she worked her way over to the right.
Okay.
The first card, she said this. She said, this card of power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight.
Got that.
And then she flipped it and she saw, come on. She saw this card.
The anarchist.
Is that what I read it?
Yes.
Okay.
Table of chairs and bones.
Then she went to the next card, and she said that this card tells the history, knowledge of ancients that will help you better understand your enemy.
All right, so you did. Okay, so
Top.
sun sword, anarchist, then illusionist.
So no. The sun sword. Okay, my bad. She holds her hand over the card, and she says, "This card, it's the black diamonds. All of them are the same, right?" She
Right.
holds her hand over the top card on the middle, or in the middle of the card. She goes, "This card tells a powerful force for." Nope, sorry. I'm reading a different card. This card is a power and strength. It tells of a weapon of vengeance, a sword of sunlight.
Okay.
And then she flips it, and it's the anarchist. Then she goes over and she said, "This card tells of the history, knowledge of ancients that will help you better understand your enemy." She flips it, and it's the illusionist.
So she only flipped 2 cards then.
Correct.
Okay.
Now she's going
missed.
to the third card at the bottom, and she says, "This card tells of a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope." And a cackling dry witch voice. This card tells of a powerful force of good and protection. A holy symbol of great hope. Great hope there is. She shows and flips the card, and it's the diviner. Look to the one who sees all. The treasure is hidden in her camp. That's funny.
You did hear me say I'd walked out and dropped 5 gold, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think the treasure is under my very nose.
Who's gonna look under her nose? Could not
You
see anything.
nasty, haggly teeth. Okay, nobody?
What?
Right on. So she goes over to the 4th card.
Okay. Do I look? Okay. What's she? Where is she at? Is she standing over the table?
Yeah,
Okay. I look under the table.
cool. Alright, so
Do I see anything?
you see this.
Oh. Okay. Weird sun thing.
It's a silver medallion with a red gem in the middle.
Is she just laying on the ground?
It's underneath the table, yeah.
Okay. Goose said, "Goose, think you dropped something," and I pick it up to, I guess, hand it over.
Oh. It appears your life is worth more than anticipated.
Should I have done that?
What did you say?
It does appear your wife is worth more than anticipated.
Did you say his wife? Did you say his wife is worth
Life.
more? Oh, life. Okay.
You can have it right.
I don't want to.
She goes into the 4th card.
Did she take the medallion from me, or? Okay.
And she goes, this card sheds light on the one who will help you greatly in battle against darkness. She flips that card over, and it reveals the necromancer. A woman hangs above a roaring fire. Find her, and you will find the treasure.
So the 4th card was the one on the left now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is the 5th card in the middle then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That would be interesting.
He was gonna kind of sit there and like look around. Go wonder when it's Goose turn.
So, the 5th card. Your enemy is a creature of darkness, whose powers are beyond mortality. This card will reveal and lead you to him.
Okay.
You see Donjon, the king of clubs.
How do you spell that?
Donjon. Jeorin. He lurks in the hall of bones in the dark pits of his castle. This will be interesting. She cackles. It seems you are already on your adventure, and you already have started to gather the tools for which you need. Ooh, perhaps.
Go shuffle now.
She cackles. She pulls the cards together and they flutter all around and disappear onto the floor.
Go on a play, go fish.
Be gone with you!
He pulls out the ration and tries to hand it to her again.
She grabs it and throws it off to the side of the car.
Go leave. So, I guess I exit the cabin. And I look at the medallion thing and I'm trying to figure out, can I,
Is there a way that I can add this to his character sheet?
The amulet?
Yeah.
I believe there is. I'm not for sure.
what's the amulet called?
It is the holy symbol of Ravenkind. Oh, I can just look it up and add to him. Because it should be in items. Or you can do it first.
You said Ravenkind? Okay. Well, I never used the one in D&D Beyond anyway, so I gotta do it the old-fashioned way still.
Oh, it's in D&D Beyond.
That's why I looked stuff up, so we don't have any conflict in that regard.
I'll throw it in there.
I like this format.
Oh,
I like this
got
format
it.
better.
Alright. So, what do you guys do? She has read your card. She has cackled. Your money is gone off the
She didn't
table.
read mine.
Huh?
She didn't read mine. I put 5 gold on the table.
She read all of yours. It was a group thing.
Oh.
Oh, you're gone. Your money's gone too. She cackles.
I climb out of the cart.
Goo's gonna put the amulet on and try to chew on it.
Hey, Tyler.
Yeah.
Ooh, let me see
The Ravenkind, the holy symbol of Ravenkind.
Yeah.
He'll be able to add it to his character sheet through D&D Beyond.
I'll add it because he says he's going to add to his other character sheet and print it out because he likes
Yeah.
it better.
Don't hate.
I do.
Yeah. As long as you got the books, you can add it to through the filter.
So, she goes and turns around and goes, and the horse, even while you guys are still in the back.
I climbed out.
Yeah, so did I.
Okay, Goo.
I am gonna yell though. Goo wonder where people are.
Just stay out of the fog. Are you out climbing out? Or are you going with her?
No, I'm out.
Oh. It clickety clacks off into the fog to the east.
Goo confused. Aren't we in fog? Oh.
You see the fog from the west slowly pushing in on you, getting denser and denser.
Aren't we just be going west though? You told us to go west.
That's what I'm at. Dang it.
So we're walking into the fog.
No.
Oh.
You are correct. I am wrong.
Hey, look, notes.
Look. She is going west. The fog pushes in from the east, getting
Okay.
thicker and thicker from the east.
Okay.
You are correct.
Okay.
I am directionally challenged.
Start walking west.
All right. Roll perception.
Use the rest of it. Goo, I'm asking you if I can see the avalanche.
Go find!
I'm not going to.
Go find!
I will give it right
Go
now.
find!
Go. I want to look at it.
Nah.
I rolled an 8.
Okay.
Why?
Goose pretty.
I didn't say you were ugly. I asked if I could see the avalanche. I just
It's
wanna look-
goose pretty!
Okay.
I guess we're waiting on Mick.
I don't think Mick realize he has to talk to Goo. I don't think once.
What do your character roll for perception?
Oh, I rolled 13.
13. You catch the scent of death on the air.
Goose smell B.O.
You smell what?
Rotting.
Goose smell rot. Dead things.
Oh, good thing you smell it and I don't, because I'd be sick if I smelled it.
The stench gets stronger as you walk down the road. It almost becomes overpowering on top of you. You smell the stench of death.
Okay.
It is very strong.
Yeah, Mick, you realize you've hardly talked to Goo, and whenever you're asking for one of his shinies as soon as he finds it.
All right. The foul scent leads
I didn't
you
ask you to hand it to me. I just want to look at it.
close, and you can tell it's coming off from the side of the road. What do you guys want to do?
Can I?
The left side or the right side?
Left side.
Can I see what's over there?
Not quite. But you got a good sense of smell, don't you?
Yeah.
So it leads you, and you're like, ooh, it's definitely coming from that way.
Go know it over there.
Do I have abilities to sense wrong or evil? Just being a paladin?
No.
Okay.
Unless you have detect good and evil.
Okay.
And even then, that's celestials, fae, and demons.
If you were a death cleric, then you'd have an ability to detect undead. But hey,
Do you think we should go investigate?
you think what, Goo?
We should go investigate.
How much stench is that smell?
Bleh.
Is it
Do
right
we
another
hear
way?
anything coming from that direction?
Roll perception.
$17.
Oh, Johnny, roll 2.
3.
You think you hear cracks and snaps from behind you. What do you roll?
Nat 1.
Do you think it fine?
Starts walking that direction.
Outstanding. And you
Where's,
hear...
is the wind bringing the smell to me? That's what I
Yeah.
asked. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm following the smell.
All right, so the foul stench leads you to a human corpse, half buried in the underbrush about 15 feet from the road. The young man appears to be a commoner. His muddy clothes are torn and raked with claw marks. Crows have been at the body, which is surrounded by the paw prints. Yeah, the paw prints. Good writing. The man was obviously been dead for several days. He holds a crumpled envelope in one hand.
I go grab the envelope.
Ah,
Really? I actually walked over. Did you?
I'm in front of you, actually.
Yeah,
Fine.
he started walking.
Oh, I missed something. Never mind.
All right. So
We never asked the gypsy what her name was. We are rude. We just call her Tyler.
Okay.
Tylet. It's got to be Tylet. Tylet.
All right.
Tyler.
Old lady.
That works too.
All right. So he grabs the letter. Anybody else do anything?
Go. Can you open the letter so we can read it?
Yeah, does the guy have a money pouch on him?
So roll investigation.
16.
Yeah, he does.
Ah,
5 silver, 4 copper.
5 silver, 4 copper. Got it.
All right, so I guess I open up and read the letter.
While Goo's doing that, I'm pulling
What's
the button.
your intelligence?
Ooh,
9. Can I read it? Or am I too dumb?
Roll a intelligence check. How's that?
Does that count as a saving throw? Or-
Sure.
Okay. 6.
Yeah, no, you can't make it out. The handwriting's a little scribbly.
Put my hand out to
Ta-da! It's written
Go.
in cursive.
go. Can I see it, please?
Yeah, I hand it to you.
What's your intelligence?
hello.
Hello.
I'm looking it up. One
Okay.
plus 1, 13.
Okay. You open up the letter and you read, Hail thee of might and valor. I, the burgomaster of Barovia, send you honor with despair. My adopted daughter, the fair Irina Kolyana, Kolyana,
Galena.
Irina Kolina, yeah, has been these past nights bitten by a vampire. For over 400 years, this creature has drained the lifeblood of my people. Now, my dear Irina languishes and dies from an unholy wound caused by this vile beast. He has become too powerful to conquer. So I say to you, give us up for dead and encircle this land with the symbol of good. Let holy men call upon the powers that the devil may be contained within the walls of weeping Barovia. Leave our sorrows to our graves and save the world from this evil fate of ours. There is much wealth entrapped in this community. Return for your reward after we all departed for a better life.
Did you read that out loud?
Yeah.
Okay.
Koyan and Indiorovich, burgomaster.
Show me the word.
Kolyan and
Koyan.
Diorovich.
In the Rovich, yes.
Yep. See. So you read the letter.
Yeah.
There your eyes are. So now what?
So what's the reward for saving her? Is there a reward?
It says, and I repeat, so I say to you, give up for dead and encircle the land with the symbol of good. Let the holy men call upon their power that the devil may be contained within the walls of the weeping Barovia. Leave our sorrows to our graves and save the world from this evil fate of ours. There is much wealth entrapped in this community. Return for your reward after we are all departed for better life.
Go wonder what vampire is.
They suck blood.
Ah,
And your character would know this?
I mean, you want me to roll for it?
Sure.
Yeah, I think you should both roll history for that one.
Yeah, Nick's like,
History,
what's the reward, bro? He rolled a
which you want me?
6.
Which you want me to roll?
It would be a,
Because I got
Insight.
Arcana and I got.
well, I guess it would be arcane. No, it'd be, what would it be?
Well, history or religion.
History. Maybe a religion bowl. It'd just be an insight check.
Insight.
Would it go under
Yeah.
intelligence or wisdom?
It'd just be under insight. It's its own thing. Under one of your skills.
13.
Yeah. You think you heard about it? They suck blood. You're right.
What about wisdom?
Yeah. Insight. Right in the middle.
+2. Oh, I got a whole 8.
There you go.
I was about to say you should have a higher than +2 on it.
I'll give it to you. You know what a vampire is. It's unholy, undead.
I say we go.
Well, I look at it this way: if they're already dead, there's a lot of treasure in that location. So sure, I'm all for it.
Go, you want to join us?
Do what?
I'm talking to Go. Go, you want to join us?
Go never like mosquitoes.
They're bigger, a lot bigger than mosquitoes. Go.
You guys ready?
They have teeth and they sink into the neck or other parts
After
and drink the
a
blood.
few hours of travel, the fog spills out of the forest to swallow up the road behind you. Ahead, jutting from the impenetrable woods on both sides of the road, are high stone buttresses looming gray in the fog. Huge iron gates hang on the stonework. Dew clings with cold tenacity to the rusted bars. Two headless statues of armed guardians flank the gate, their heads now lying among the weeds at their feet. They greet you only with silence.
Is the gate closed?
Mm-hmm. You're probably about 30 feet away. What would you like to do?
Is it it's like a gate to a wall or like to a city?
Yeah.
Gotta go knock on the door.
So as you
That's
approach,
what I was gonna say. I was gonna go up and knock on the
the
gate.
gates swing open as you approach, screeching as the hinges move.
I'm just kind of gonna stop and just go. Ah.
Go say hi.
Fog just rolls in from behind you,
So we're
like
encompassed
it's
in the.
pushing you towards the gates.
I go walking through the gates.
Eerie.
Yeah, I'm walking with them.
As you walk through the gates, you hear the sound of creaking as they swing shut behind you.
Man, so cool.
All right, we're going into the next section. The village.
Dun dun dun.
Tall shapes loom out of the dense fog that surrounds everything. The muddy ground underfoot gives way to slick, wet cobblestone. The tall shapes become recognizable as a village dwellings come into appearance. The windows of each house stare out from pools of blackness. No sound cuts the silence, except for mournful sobbing that echoes through the streets from a distance.
Ooh, this town sounds kind of wimpy.
Alright, so I guess we head towards the weeping.
So you head into the town. The sparse lights from the building spill out behind drawn heavy curtains. A sign over doors creaks on hinges. You can make out different signs, such as Bildrath's Mercantile, the Blood of the Vine Tavern. A slight shaft of light thrust illumination into the main square, its brightness looking like a solid pillar in the heavy fog. Above the gaping doorway, a single sign hangs precariously askew, proclaiming to be the Blood of the Vine Tavern. An N has been scratched over with the F.
With the F?
I guess that's what it says.
So the inn is no longer an inn. There's Blood of the Vine.
Yep.
Goo is perturbed.
I guess I still held the head towards where the weeping's at.
Okay, so you guys are gonna go to the Weeping?
Well, is the weeping coming from the or the inn or the tavern or the?
No, it's coming from a different place. So we will go to there. A moaning sob. Is everybody going with him? That's where you guys want to go?
I'm walking with him.
A moaning sob
Sure.
floats through the still gray streets, coloring your thoughts with sadness. The sound flows from a dark two-story townhouse. The house, which is about 40 foot square, is boarded up and barricaded from the inside.
Casting protection from evil and good.
Wise choice. So Goo's gonna go up and knock on the door.
Okay.
So do I need to
You
roll?
hear. No, protection from good and evil. It doesn't. You're not rolling on it. Just hit cast.
Okay.
Because if you read it,
Hey, I just downloaded the book. Give me a break here. Okay, it's cast. Is there anything I perceive?
what does it say for good and evil?
Protection from good and evil.
Click it. What does it say?
Spell ends. One willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures, aberrations. I'm touching Goo.
Okay.
Standing right next to
And
me.
what is he protected from?
Aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, friend, or undead. No,
So-
fiends.
Read the whole thing again, though.
Until the spell ends,
Yep.
one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures.
Okay.
Aberrations, celestials,
All right.
elements, fae, fiends, and undead.
And the protection what?
The protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target also can't be harmed, frightened, or possessed by them. If
Cool.
the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect.
All right. So the door's barred. It's a 40-foot square building.
Well, I knocked on the door, like I said.
You hear sobbing. Let me rephrase. Moaning sob.
Goo say hi. Goo wonder if all right.
Is there like a hole anywhere in the boarded upness at all?
You poke and prod with an investigation.
I didn't poke and pry. I just want to see if there's a place I could slip a ration through and just throw it inside.
I'm gonna-
You don't
By the
find
way, does
anything.
it sound like a male or a female?
Female.
I'm kicking in the door.
Okay, roll
Strength
strength
is 18.
test. Check.
Plus 4, 13 plus 4, 17.
Okay, hold on. This is cool. There's actually something in here for doors, windows, and everything else.
And I pull up my longsword at the same time.
All right. Where was that? Bear with me. I want to make sure I get that right, because there is
Turn
a
that.
section.
I don't want to have my head turning towards that thing.
What?
I don't want to read what you're doing.
Oh no! Right now I'm looking for. It says there's a specific chapter on doors, windows, irons, stuff like that. Ooh. There's also resurrection madness. Just in case you guys die. Did I say that out loud?
I feel Tyler's using us to fill a niche in life he never got.
What might that be? Oh, you lost me there.
running an undead campaign in like one of his favorite settings.
Yeah.
Now, if he starts talking like Armand, then we got some problems.
He's only level 6, guys. Doors. Wooden doors can be forced open with a successful DC of 10 strength check, or 15 if the door is barred or reinforced. In that case, it was. So 15, you rolled 17. Boom. You force the door, and you hear the sobbing continue from in the distance.
What do I see?
Just a basic room at this point, or actually a long hallway with stairs at the end. The sobbing seems to coming from above you.
I'm looking around where we're at. I'm searching. Weapons, ambulance, coins, whatever.
You guys. Wow.
What?
Money hungry much?
No, we need resources.
Alright, so this is a very. Let's see.
He was becoming uneasy and pulls out his butter knife.
Good
I got to get a dagger and start handing it to you.
deal. Okay. Da-da-da.
Goose knife have sentimental value.
Does it?
No. He doesn't know that though.
Does Goo even know what that means?
I think Bruce called on me once when I mentioned like it was like go make tourniquet. Does Goo even know what a tourniquet is? No.
What'd you do? Hold up a twig?
I think I did. Yeah, I just like I threw a blanket on him. I think or whatever.
That's what I get for freaking rolling or moving out of this place.
Moving out of what place?
Oh, there it is. Village. Alright. Special events. Approaching the village, house occupants. That's if you go into random houses. Alright. So, where are we going? We're at E3. Okay. E1, E2, E1. Okay. So you guys made your way all the way down the streets, followed all the sounds, passed that sign. Cool, awesome. All right, cool. So you're there. All right. So you hear that, you guys search the house, you really find nothing of interest except for just random stuff. Candle holders, portraits of somebody that looks like this, and a
Mama?
daughter, yep. And
Is there any writing under the pictures?
no. Man, family,
I reach to the edge of the picture and pull it, see if there's anything behind it.
no.
Okay.
So, fireplace, kettle, food, rack, cheese,
Is there any wood?
bread.
Is there any wood in the fireplace?
No.
Is there any coal?
Nope.
Anything burnable in that room?
Well, let me rephrase. Yeah, there's probably ash and coal in there, a little bit. Fire looks like it's been out for a while, long while.
Is there any cloth hangings or anything like that?
Cloth.
Usually common rooms have stuff hanging on the walls.
So the drapes on the windows that are boarded up.
Bruce, what's your character's name?
Umar.
Umar, can you start a fire? If I have the stuff for it?
Why do you need a fire?
To light the fireplace so we have light.
I don't need light.
Goo and I do.
Do not need light.
You don't?
I got dark vision.
Well, I need light.
Go help.
I
You have a torch in your pack.
Oh, I got a torch. Okay, I'm lighting my torch. I forgot.
Okay. Torch is lit. All right. As your torch flickers off the walls, yeah, you still see the same stuff.
Okay.
I would say that I didn't play it out the right way, not knowing that you didn't have dark vision or anything like that, because those yahoos always have dark vision.
So instead of me being a you,
Is there a stairway going up?
Huh?
Is there a stairway going up?
yeah, that's where the crying is coming from, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
there is, and yes, that is. I am supposed to have put, wife, can you put out honey butter and pizza rolls?
what does it got to do with the game?
Don't question the DM.
Where's the honey butter?
I know who just pulled it. That's why I did that.
Yeah, but the problem is I don't know where the honey butter is.
Would you unhook Bruce from my iPad?
Where's the honey butter?
Can you like get him?
Hey Bruce, I know we lost you. Well, talk to my kids for a second, Bruce, will you?
I was about to say,
At least
Guess who pulled up? Love you, Mom. Bye.
Okay, bye.
look, at least Bruce wasn't on a tangent like cursing or something.
That's
Oh my
funny.
god, that was
And I was just grabbing the lady in the...
Just so you
Wait,
know,
what did you just say?
my long sword's in my right hand, the torch is in the left.
All right.
And I'm going to smoke unless I have to roll.
Mommy, what's doggy style mean?
All right, so... All right. So, you hear the moaning sob coming from in front of you up the steps.
I'm going upstairs.
Anybody else following them?
Yeah, I'm following with my butter knife in hand.
So you proceed up the stairs. There is a long hallway where the stairs turn, and then the hallway goes back down towards the other front of the house. You see doors off to the left and doors off to the right. The sound sounds like it's coming from the right.
How far is the door away from me?
A few feet, maybe, because it's 40-foot square, so 10.
Okay. Trying to doorknob. Handle whatever.
Door's open just barely, so it just swings open. In the center of the room, you see on the floor, clutching a malformed doll, a woman just despondent and just moaningly crying. She's covered in sackcloth, light gray, greens. Holding a doll.
I'm pretty sure she's not human. Do me a favor for perception.
Okay.
I'm walking over to the
She's human.
He was gonna take out a ration and say, "Go say hi," and put the ration next to her on the ground.
Okay.
Would a vampire turn up as human?
Yeah. They would look human.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Well,
She looks at you and sees the rash and just she's holding the doll.
Go wonder if you alright.
My daughter. I've lost my daughter.
Go see daughter in the picture downstairs.
My daughter. She has run away. I couldn't stop her. My poor Gertrude.
Go wonder where she went.
I don't know. I fear the worst. Oh, I think the devil has gotten her.
Go wonder what your name is.
Hold on. Where's Bruce?
do you lose Bruce again?
Yes. My wife. Alright, hold on. It's because my wife took off. I like literally dropped the call.
Gives me time to write in my notes.
Right. What the hell's going on here?
Am I gonna finally have to make a session that has more than one page?
No, I'm just gonna call Bruce again. It's because my wife ran away. A session that has more than one page. What do you mean? Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I don't know.
It's weird.
Oh my, Kira has lost her keys. There's your mention.
Uh-oh.
No, she found them already.
Oh, okay.
She's like, this is how I get mentioned in the podcast. I'm like, I haven't said a word about it.
Why is Bruce not answering now? Hey, hit him up. Tell him answer his dang phone.
I don't have his number. Oh, you mean on the chat?
Yeah. Duh.
No, we were hoping Todd would go straight screen tone, right?
I told him to hang up and call back.
Yeah, I gotta call back. No, I gotta call him back.
Oh. Please excuse us when we have technical difficulties.
Try your call again. 141P.
Alright, let's try this a different way, shall we? Hello! Okay, that was my wife's bad. When she pulled away, it disconnected you.
Yeah, okay.
So you didn't catch that?
No, I caught that you were sitting there saying something about your kids.
Okay, so she's saying, my daughter, I feel the worst. My poor Gertrude has run away, and I do know what has become of her. The malformed doll has a strange leer and wears sackcloth dress. It belonged to the lady that you see, since you didn't ask her name, in her youth.
I did ask her name.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Her name is Mary.
Okay.
Has passed down to Gertrude.
And I can hear all this.
Who can help find?
You see something on the hem of the dress of the doll.
Okay.
Hey, I'll call y'all right back. I got a call to take.
All right. We'll be here. Do you try to read it?
Sure.
Roll intelligence.
Is it in cursive before I just ask?
No.
16.
Okay. It says, is no fun, is no blinksky.
Is no fun. Is no Blinksy?
Blinsky. Is no fun. Is no Blinsky. And she keeps crying. My Gertrude. What have you done with my Gertrude?
Hold on. Trying to write that down. One more time.
Gertruda. Is no fun. Is no Blinsky. Blinsky.
Why doll say is no fun, is no Blinsky?
Oh my God, Gertrude. She's just crying. Sobbing about Gertrude. Gertrude. She sobs and sobs and sobs. No more.
You also wonder why you board yourself up in house.
Big hug. My poor baby. Help find my daughter.
Okay, I'm using Divine Sense. As an action, you can detect good and evil. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell, or know the location of anything affected by the Hallow spell. No location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. You can use this feature 5 times per long rest.
I think the daughter's dead. Okay.
I want
so
to find out
morbid.
if there's something else there that's evil. Vampires are evil. Do I do a perception?
Yeah, sure.
Ooh, don't you have to know its name and stuff?
Natural 20.
Damn.
You don't sense anything.
Waste.
Not really.
Sorry.
No, I can use this 5 times. I get to use this spell 5 times.
Yeah, you just wasted. I mean, like you wasted a nat 20. It's gonna be like statistically now. That dice is gonna roll that again for at least 4 sessions.
Sorry.
I have 3 other dice. Oh, let me see what you say.
She is just crying hysterically.
You wonder if it's okay to look around rest of house and then go look for Gertrude in town.
You will help find my poor Gertrude. I fear she has died. I fear that the evil devil has got her.
The who got her?
Devil.
You wonder who devil is.
Cursed Strahd.
Name drop. Okay. Oh, wait. What's that song? Wait, what's that song they always played? Yeah.
Is there a keep anywhere that we know of?
The Castle Ravenloft? It overlooks the village.
So it's outside the village.
All right. So you said there's other rooms in the house, right? Are any of them are any of them boarded up? Or
No, you can go.
I just want to do a quick sweep to see if I see anything weird.
Hey, everything good?
Yeah, I had the VA, everything that the VA assistant today called me because I got my eye getting operated on the 15th.
Cool.
And,
Poke, prod, and tear out.
And everything he typed in today, the computers went down, so he lost it all. So he had to go back over everything with me. So
You're getting a laser eye, right?
I'm getting cardiac surgery.
All right.
Ew, okay.
Cardiac or cataract?
Cataract.
Okay.
Cataract.
Because that'd be
Sorry.
difficult going through the heart to
So-
get to your eye.
Yeah, you're right. Cataract.
As I described
Okay.
earlier, the castle isn't quite over the village. When you guys happened to see it from a distance when you're off, it seemed like it was kind of on the other side of a ridge. Or up a mountain hillside, like on a ridge. It is on a spire, literally.
She said you had to look down on the village.
So, it literally looks down on the village. See? It is to the northwest. Hey, you have cards. I could have used those.
I know. That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh yeah, I got cards.
I could use this for the tarot cards.
Here we go. That's the direction it's in.
See? No. Northwest. That way.
Well, it's still in the northwest.
There you
Same
go.
thing as east.
But anyway, see, this is a giant hill spire thing. It's actually fortifications, if you look. But it's going up in elevation each time with the end of an actual spire.
Do we know what this looks like?
What, the castle?
I mean, the area.
No. You just know that
showing
you're
me
in
the
the
area.
town, and I'm showing you where the castle is in relation
Okay.
to the town. Because you could have seen that looking like, oh wow, look over in the distance, big castle. Cool? Cool.
No.
No? Okay.
All right, so I look around the rest of the.
No, I'm
So
searching.
as you
I'm searching through.
as you guys look through the house, you find what appears to be another bedroom for a little girl with a couple dresses. Very bland. Grays, light dark blue, like dark blues, not light blue, but faded blues. And like greens.
Like faded old or just faded?
Yeah, everything seems tattered. Even like what she was wearing just seemed old. Everything seems beat up and worn.
Okay.
Do the clothes seem like they're pious people that wore them?
Kinda. It just seems very, 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 almost like whole. Like
Like
they're
nobody lived there.
yeah, for a long time. Like it's moth eaten, maybe worn down, dusty, old.
Do they have lace, things like that on it, or are they pretty bland?
A little bit of lace, but just not extravagant.
They would probably be pious people then. Do I have to do a
Goo runs his finger across like the top of a chest of drawers in the kids' room. Is there dust?
Yeah.
Okay, like a lot.
Do I use wisdom? To make a judgment on what
You
kind of people they were?
can. I mean, yeah.
So
Ten.
question, the female that we were talking to, did she look like a normal person or?
Yeah, I mean, she just looked like a commoner. Like, she wasn't rich. She wasn't poor because she's living in a townhouse, but it's not really upkept.
Right.
It just looks, well, it looks like it hasn't been in use forever.
I mean, she did have herself boarded into her house, which is weird.
Okay, this is what I'm thinking. As a paladin, I have a lot of knowledge, right?
Okay.
So I'm thinking that these were pious people, relatively plain, but station has a little bit of ornamentation, stuff like that. That's what I'm
Okay.
looking at. So if I know who they are, or can figure out who they are, I get a good sense of what I might be looking for.
Okay. So you guys can keep searching through here, or are you going to go somewhere else?
I want to search this building a little bit more.
I left a ration at her foot. I'm just gonna go check on her one more time before we leave and say,
Oh, she's still sobbing. She's just in the same spot, crying, clutching the doll.
Now, see, I'm still close proximity. I haven't gone anywhere yet. I'm going to touch the back of her neck. Do I feel warm or cold?
Warm?
Okay.
I'm really tempted to do something, but I'm really scared too.
Did you say that out loud as goo?
No. Well, I got the magic mirror, and if I hand the magic mirror, it's obviously going to show us where the daughter's at. But at the same time, do I get? I'm going to have to pry those things out of her hands. So, you know, good doesn't think about that.
No, I'm just going to ask you a question. Will you have a look on your face?
And that would have expedited this game quite a freaking bit.
In your character goo, would you have a
Love it.
look on your face like you're worried or something's concerning you?
No.
You don't.
Nope.
That would be
So Goo's
helpful.
going to say,
Goo, go look for daughter in town now.
Hey, Goo, can we stick together for now? Let's search where we're at now, real quick. See if there's anything useful and more information we can get.
Goo already searched everywhere. Do not see anything.
The other room is, I don't know, a loo. The other room is toy room. Bunch of wooden toys.
Okay, never mind. Okay, good. Let's go. You lead. I'll follow you.
All right.
We just comes around like, what?
Do you think we should go to inn?
I agree with you, Goo. I'm thirsty.
Oh, I love it. Outstanding.
You still wonder why she boards stuff up in house.
Did you?
I'm saying this to both you guys.
She's crying. She doesn't pay you any mind anymore.
As we leave the building, I'm closing the doors.
Well, you kicked the door in. There is no door.
They didn't knock them off the hinges. I just opened. I kicked.
Well,
them
see, it
off.
was boarded up. I don't think it was a door. Was there a door that was boarded up? Okay.
On the very bottom.
Okay.
So I just pulled them to.
So you pass by another shop where the sparse light from the building spills out behind drawn
What
heavy
shop?
curtains. It has a sign that reads Bildrath's Mercantile, and you go up the street to where you recall seeing a tavern sign. As you round the corner, you see a large building,
What's the tavern called again? The Blood of the...
Blood of the Vine Tavern.
I'm going.
Tavern
into,
is a building about. Go ahead.
I'm going to walk into the mercantile building.
Okay. Rewind. The establishment is 70 foot long by 40 foot wide. The owner, Bildrath, seems to be a human behind the counter. You see an assortment of gear, such as weapons, rope, and other things that you might need for an adventure.
Is there a long dagger?
A dagger?
Yes.
Yes, there happens to be a dagger.
How much is the dagger?
The dagger. Let's see. I guess I have to download that. Give me one sec. As it downloads. Download is in progress. Do you know how much a dagger is?
You're talking.
Yeah, you because it's downloading in the background on mine.
Simple melee dagger, 2 gold pieces.
All right, so he wants 20 gold, please.
I'll give you 2. Or I walk out.
Nope.
Okay. Have a good day. I turn around and walk away. Start walking away. The dagger is not worth 20 gold.
His is.
And what makes that so special?
If you need it, you'll
No,
buy
I don't need it.
it. Then obviously you don't.
You're right.
I'm guessing he left the party where the rest of us went to the...
Yeah.
Okay.
So you
No,
guys
I'm
went to
now
the-
running to catch up to you.
Okay, what's the place?
So,
It was the Blood of the...
ding-a-ding-ding.
It was the Blood of the what?
Vine.
Blood of the Vine Tavern.
I'll get it eventually.
The tavern building is about 60 feet square. Close inspection of the sign reveals that originally read Blood of the Vine, which I don't understand. But the N has been scratched off over with an F. This once finally appointed tavern has grown shoddy over the years.
So it's the blood of the Fine Tavern.
Vife Tavern?
Well, if it's scratched out,
Yeah.
then it replaces the V with an F.
No, an N with an F. Which doesn't make sense. Fine. Vife?
Fin.
Vife.
Blood of the Vife.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like life, I guess.
Can't get.
Okay, and what do we see inside when we go?
So,
Um,
how do I write this?
So you
Blood of the what?
VIFE.
Are you making zombie sounds?
A blazing fire on the hearth gives scant warmth to the few huddled souls within. There's a barkeep behind the bar, a few women sitting at a table, and a man sitting by himself in the corner.
What's the guy look like?
Which one?
The one sitting by himself in the corner.
All right.
I go to the bar.
All right. This is what he looks like. A young man with blondie white hair and interesting facade. Ta-da. There you go.
Oh, look, a neck. There we go. Wow, he looks watercolored.
Yeah. Very dab.
He's got a big nose.
Yep. That's what he looks like. As Umar walks over to the bar.
I walk over to him.
You see a pudgy little man. A human. He looks
That
to be...
guy that you just showed me is supposed to be pudgy.
No.
That's what I'm walking.
The barkeep.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The man that was in the picture was exactly the man that was in the picture.
Okay.
The barkeep is a pudgy little man. He seems to be cleaning glasses one after another. Picking them up, looking at it, wiping them down. Putting it down, picking another one up, looking at it, wiping it down. So you walk over to the character. The man looks up and says, "Can I help you, sir?"
Go say hi.
You're behind who? Ah,
I'm going the other direction.
Hmm.
I'm going to the guy in the corner.
You said you walked up to the guy.
yeah,
In the corner.
he knows that.
Okay, I just got crosswired somehow. Okay,
Okay.
we're there.
Please, sit, join. Would you care for some wine?
Good. Would you like some ale?
Do you like ale?
Would your friend care to join us?
Call him over.
Bruce,
Yeah.
would your friend care to join us?
You said something about wine? I will
Aye.
join. I will join
Eric,
you.
a bottle of wine, please, sir. The barkeep looks up.
A flask of water and a flask of ale. I'm drinking the water, you get the ale. I'm buying it for you.
You fine with that?
The man in front of you kind of goes, I'm sorry. Wine and ale. Water. Huh. He jingles his coin purse.
Me, Goo. Who are you?
The name is Ismark. I'm
What
the
is-
son of the Burgomaster.
I'm Scourge.
Pleasure to meet you, Scourge. Goo.
Goo wonder
Goo
what
Mark.
Burgermeister is.
The Burgomaster would be the mayor, so to speak. The head of the town.
Goo think that make you important, right?
No. I have spent my years trying to protect my sister.
She the one in the building
No.
crying?
My sister, Koliana? Koliana. K-O-L-Y-A-A-N-A.
Coliana. It's Coliana.
Koliana. My sister Koliana has been tormented by the devil scourge of this land.
Oh, you heard that name already. Strahd.
Yes. I'm in great need of help. I cannot protect her myself. I've spent all my years training, but I am no match for him or his minions. I think that if I can take my sister over to Valaki, she would be safe. A town beyond the reaches of Strahd, his castle.
Goo wonder if you tell him he's rude yet.
Anyone that dare approach him is destined to either join him or die.
Go wonder why you join him if he's a jerk.
We never joined him. Perhaps that's why he torments my sister and killed my father.
How many minions does he have?
More than the eyes can count.
You can count high. All 10.
What type of military do you have?
I don't have military. All military was wiped out when Strahd conquered the lands.
Are there any warriors left?
Goo is mighty warrior.
Yes, you are, Joe. Sir? Are there any military left, even in hiding?
He's reading. Give him a second.
So it
I'm
says,
playing my character. I'm being rude.
yeah, but it also specifically says what this guy knows. So I have to be careful not to tip what he does and does not know.
Yeah, don't dump the airport cart, please don't.
Do we have our drinks yet?
Yes. we
Yeah,
got-
the drinks show up. The barkeep plops him down begrudgingly and doesn't even give you any glances. Taps on the table
And I tap him and I tip him with gold. Because I'm drinking water.
and he looks at it and bites it and puts it in his pocket. Moves on about his way, cleaning the glasses again. In fact, he picks up the same glass he cleaned before and starts cleaning it.
So did you say he gave us glasses or didn't give us glasses?
He brought our drinks over.
Did you want glasses?
Yes.
I told him, I said mugs.
He brings over the mugs, or the glasses, and sets them down. Looks at you,
Goo's pretty much just gonna
wipes one down real fast, and then gives it to you.
Goo's pretty much just gonna go face first inside the mug and start drinking.
Ah,
Thank you.
I don't know of
I pour
any
wine into
armies
my
of the
glass.
valley. I know that we have none. We stand under the shadow of the cursed evil one. All I've known is fear and chaos.
Goo's gonna
I know that if I can get her to Velaki, we have hope. Will you help me?
Goo's gonna resurface and say,
Goo, remember, we got a letter that said vampire. Is that what Strahd is?
I don't know what he is. I just know he's evil. What letter do you speak of? May I see it?
Goo, give the shiny guy.
gross.
Yeah.
I lean over and quietly whisper to you, do you approve? Letting him read it?
Approval. It's his sister.
Okay. Well, I'm trying not to do things on my own, you see. So I pull it out and hand it to you. I want that back, though.
This is my father's writing. I know it well.
Do you remember you saying your father's dead?
He died some nights ago. I don't know why. Don't know how. My sister, she mourns even now. She's at the house. Will you join me in protecting my sister?
Goo, help.
Then we should go and find her. I fear the worst already.
I'm in.
I finished my glass of wine and let's go.
oh yeah, Goo's gonna finish his booze. Yeah, that's it.
I finished my mug of water.
Goo, think mug cleaner when done when my god.
All right.
Lead and we'll follow you.
So,
Or better yet, why don't you tell us a route that's quiet and secluded so we can get to the keep?
Why do you want to go to the keep?
Because that's where his sister is.
no, my sister's at the mansion.
The keep is probably where Strahd lives,
Oh,
if he's the conqueror of these lands.
okay, let's recon it then. See what the layout is.
Retcon?
Recon. What did I say,
Oh.
recon?
Well, retcon is rewind when something's already happened. Recon is investigating. Amazing what one letter can do. Yeah, there's a pun there with the letter. Sorry.
Not to be
Alright.
confused with punt.
Or magic
So
mirror.
you make
Yeah.
your way with him down the road, and a weary-looking mansion squats behind a rusty iron fence. The iron gates are twisted and torn. The right gate lies cast aside, while the left swings lazily in the wind. The shuddering squeal and clang of the gates repeats with mindless percussion. Weeds choke the grounds, and the press with menace upon the house itself. Yet against the wall, the growth has been trampled down to create a path all about the domain. Heavy claw marks have stripped the once beautiful finish off the walls. Great black marks tell of fires that have assailed the mansion. Not a pane nor a shard of glass stands in any window. All the windows are barred with planks, each one marked with stains of evil omen.
That's blood, right?
No,
So I turn to that young guy and I say, what was this place once?
it's my father's house.
Do you wish entry?
Hmm?
You want to go in?
Knocks on the door. Nobody's gonna look at anything else. All just want to go.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Well,
Look,
I'm
okay.
gonna look back and forth, making sure nothing's coming up on us.
Can I roll perception and look around the yard, I guess?
Okay, so Bruce, you roll perception. You roll a perception as well.
Nat 20. And a viable solution. This is never going to happen again.
All right,
18.
Bruce. The streets are eerily empty. Like nobody's around. All right,
Go where you're standing close to me.
you're looking at the ground.
I'm just like behind you, just, you know.
Okay,
you-
protection from good and evil. If you haven't figured it out, my character treats you like a little brother
Okay.
because you're tiny.
Hey, I'm all of. How tall am I?
3 foot, I think.
3'8".
Wow, you got taller, dude.
You see that the weeds are trampled all around the place, but you also see score of wolf paw prints and human footprints mixed in. These footprints look kind of weird though, because as a human would press, these ones kind of press and drag, press, drag.
Do wonder if you have old puppy.
No, not the human prints.
Oh,
The paw prints look natural.
okay.
The human footprints look like they dragged their feet.
Do wonder if you have house guests with puppies.
Ah. Just then, door opens and you see a human female. Uh, she opens the door as she sees her brother. The interior of the mansion is well furnished, yet the fixtures show signs of great wear. Noticeable oddities are boarded up windows and the presence of holy symbols in every room. The burgomaster is in the side drawing room on the floor, laying in a simple wooden coffin surrounded by wilting flowers and the faint odor of decay. You see A striking woman with auburn hair. She's been bitten on her neck.
Oh.
She says, as you ask that question, she goes, "Hello, brother." The terrible creatures attack the house night after night for weeks. The Borgos master's heart couldn't stand the constant assault, and he died 3 days ago. Strangely, since his death, the house has not come under attack.
How well will cure wounds work on him? The only thing it
On him?
prohibits is.
He's been dead for like 3 days. She said it out loud. That's her, by the way.
Never mind.
That looks like a nasty mosquito.
Oh, she's like a
mark on
warrior
your,
princess. I was thinking she was gonna be like a dainty dress.
No.
Okay.
She is. She actually seems to be the most colorful person you've seen yet. Even her brother looks kind of pale compared to her. And she's been bitten.
Yeah, nasty mosquito mark on your neck.
Strahd seems to be strangely attracted to me, and I don't know why.
So she's only wounded then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my.
No one in the village is brave enough to help take our father to the cemetery for proper burial.
I reach out and I grab her arm. And I've already touched her, so I'm healing her.
You like grab her.
Like this, and then let go. So all I gotta do is touch.
And you heal her? So roll healing?
Yeah.
Roll it. You gotta, no, roll healing. What does it say? It says you get how many hit points back?
1d8 plus 4.
So roll your healing.
Goo wonder why dead guy in box.
3 plus 4 is 7.
Okay. So you see like the wound on her neck close up a little bit and then spread back like darkness.
This isn't minor healing. This is.
The wound closes up a little bit and then spreads back like darkness.
Okay.
In other words, the wound didn't heal.
I take a half step back.
Many have tried. Seems no one is successful. You ask why he's in the box?
Goo's never seen a funeral.
Oh. It's our custom to bury our dead, and he has not received his proper burial.
Goblins don't live that long. We usually get eaten.
Oh, how high above second level is she?
Dude, you can't heal it.
Hold on a minute. It says I got extra dice.
She's not. You cast it. You choose to cast it above second level or anything. Not what level she's at.
Okay. So I'm at
It's
level
not
6.
it's not a wound. It's a curse.
Okay. Hey, I'm trying here, guys.
I know. So, you yourself don't recall ever seeing something that was wound, like not doing that? Well, now, you would know of it. You know it's darkness that's beyond healing. So.
Yeah, I'm just curious if he was actually like doing check wise and stuff. Would he have done, would he have to cast medicine or Arcana on that?
Arcana, most
yeah,
likely.
Arcana.
Well, he could have checked medicine, and then it would be beyond his medicine thought process. And then he'd roll Arcana and be like, "Oh, wow."
That would be important for me to know before I spoke.
I know. I'm telling you, like, you know, for future reference, like, you know, if it's a weird wound you can't heal and stuff, you might want to do an Arcana check since you are a paladin, so you'd know, you know, higher power things, so you can use that to
With a
try.
paladin,
So-
it would probably be religion or medicine.
Yeah, you could do medicine to check to see what the wound is. You know that it's not like natural, so then you would do like Arcana or religion or both thereof, and then you'd find out, oh, this is dark magic crap stuff that's like not healable. So, but I'm not going to just tell you that. This is something that you need to delve into, which is why he told you it. Because I'm just telling you that your spell went, it healed, so you know your spell worked, but then it went back. So, if you choose to heal, that's on you. If you choose not to heal, that's on you too.
So what do I find
I
arcane?
found this on the web.
Good for you.
Okay, does Goose see anything else weirdly in the house? It's seem kind of weird, aside from the weird body in a box.
I mean, it's pretty well maintained on the inside. This one's a lot better maintained than the last one. It actually looks like people lived here. Stuff does look old, but it's clean and orderly.
Go wonder if you both know someone named Gertrude.
Mary's daughter was named Gertrude, I think. Says
Go meet Mary.
the man. Yeah, she seems to be the town's madwoman. As he says that, Irina goes, "Hush! You know she has lost her daughter. She's in mourning."
Go found her crying in room, clutching doll that said, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky."
I don't know anything about that, to be honest with you.
Can I roll insight?
Go for it.
17.
Seems perplexed. Like, I don't know. Like, got me?
Is that the sister or the brother saying that?
Kind of both. Like, they kind
Oh,
of
they
both
both
just
did.
look at each other like,
Okay.
the only thing we can think of is Blinsky's the name of the toy maker that's over in Pulaski. It's where a lot of people get their toys from in the area.
Read that again, or state that again.
I just told him that the doll said, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky." So,
Okay, we go talk to toy maker.
Yeah, that's my thoughts. He might not be
People-
the one that made it.
Always sad around here, so fearful. For
Madam,
as
would you
long
like
as
to
we
join
can
us?
remember. I'm not going anywhere until my father's buried.
Okay.
I thought we were supposed to be helping him take her to whatever town he said.
That's what I'm trying to do, but I got to get her out of there first.
And she says she's not going anywhere until her father's buried.
So let's bury his father.
Okay, how far is the graveyard from here that he's got to be buried in?
So the church is, well, you're at, I'm thinking E4 is where you're at. Let's see. Yep. You're at the very southern point of the town. You actually went to the end, all the way past the Mary's house, past the,
And
well, no, you were at the end, and you
The
went back south towards the Mercantile and
Right.
Mary's house to the Burgomasters, and then you're going to go back all the way up to the north of town, up on a hill.
we don't have a horse and a cart, do we?
It won't take you that long.
Well,
Well, I say we get a horse, a cart, and get the body loaded.
He offers the horse and cart out back.
is there a priest at the church?
There is.
Okay. Can you write ahead and notify him we're coming?
I am not going anywhere without my sister and my father. If they
We'll
move
notify
outside of
the
this
priest
house,
when we get
I
there.
move with them.
Okay, well, we'll go as one party. You guys good with that?
Yeah, let's get the body loaded. And
Yep. Okay.
So you load up the body.
Yeah. I'm sure they want to walk along with us
I'm
while
looking
we
for the town,
take him
because I know where we're
to the
going.
graveyard.
All right. So, you guys are going into the town, going to the graveyard, right?
Yep.
Yep.
So here's what it is. We shall read. The top of the slight rise against the roots of the pillar of stone that supports Castle Ravenloft stands a grey, sagging edifice of stone and wood. This church has obviously weathered the assault of evil for centuries on end, and is worn and weary. A bell tower rises towards the back, and the flickering light shines through holes in the shingled roof. The rafters strain feebly against their load. Where do you guys go from here?
So the graveyard is seeable from the right there in front of the church?
Correct.
Is there any open grave sites already?
Not at this moment. Actually, what you see coming up the road is just the front of the church. And that what I described. You see just off to the right and left, dotted like fence-like work. And you might make out a grave or two, but the fog takes over from there.
Okay, I ask him, young guy, does your family have a mausoleum here? A tomb?
We do not. But it would probably behoove us to speak to the priest.
I agree.
Okay? So as you approach, you go into the front of the church?
Yep.
The heavy wooden doors of the church are covered with claw marks and scarred by fire. The village priest... all right.
Man, whatever's harassing these people really likes fire.
Opens the door as you approach. And as you approach, the man that's with you is whatever his name is.
His son.
Yeah, the son. Says, Priest Donovich, my father is here to be buried. Says, come in. The door opens to reveal a 10-foot wide but 20-foot long hall leading to a brightly lit chapel. The hall is unlit and reeks of mildew. 4 doors, 2 on each side of the hall, lead to adjacent chambers. You can see that the chapel is strewn with debris, and you hear a soft voice from within reciting a prayer. Suddenly the prayer is blotted out by an inhuman scream that rises up from beneath the wooden floor.
Huh.
Is it a scream or is there a language involved?
Oh no, it's a scream.
What time of day is it?
We saw this?
You hear this.
Okay.
What you see is this. Which is
Whoa,
what I
whoa.
described.
I'm trying to see that. Is the rope on the floor or hanging?
Hanging to the bell. I can't zoom in right now for some stupid reason.
Here.
No,
Got it?
you know. That's what you see.
Okay. Rope.
Yeah, it's to the bell tower.
Okay.
All right. So he ushers you in and is whatever her name is and his name.
Zimak.
Yeah. They come in. They said they're not going to leave their father alone.
Okay.
So
Where are the shovels?
The shovels would be in my office, because the sanctuary is not.
I look over at the son and say, will you help us today?
You look over at the son. Yes, he'll help you.
Okay. How many shovels do you have? I asked him, the priest.
He's got enough.
Okay. Where's the rest of his family buried? I asked the priest.
On the outskirts of the graveyard.
Lead us there, please.
Let us go get the shovels. As you enter in, you guys overlook the chapel. You see that you go to the office. So the chapel's in shambles. You hear screaming from below. An old desk and chairs stand against the south wall, a wooden holy symbol mounted above them, a sunburst. A 10-foot-long iron rod attached to the north wall stands bare, suggesting a tapestry once hung there. Against the far wall stands a wooden cabinet with 4 tall doors.
Does the sunburst thing look like the card, the tarot?
Yeah, similar.
Go see that before with weird old lady.
Yeah, it does look. I did see what it looked like. He didn't want to hand it to me.
Yeah.
You know what, Go? They might be the same thing. Do you want to see if there's a reaction? Just holding it in your hands and walking up to it, see if it does anything?
Go kind of short to get that.
I can lift you up. You stand on my shoulders.
How tall off the, or high off the ground? How high off the ground is it?
Let's see.
6, 8 feet.
Old desk and chair stands against the south wall, a wooden holy symbol mounted above them, sunburst. So, yeah, about maybe not even 5 foot.
No, you can't reach that.
So I'll pick you up and I'm holding you up.
Why?
Do I get on a desk? You the one that is it painted or is it just?
You're like 6'1". You could just grab it off the wall.
Oh, okay. I put it on the desk.
Jesus.
Grab it, put it on the
The
desk.
priest just kind of looks at you. Do you defile all places of worship?
No, actually, I'm good, and I forget the name. Oh my God, but I mentioned it.
I don't know that God, nor do I care for him if he defiles.
No, we're not defiling. We're seeing if one of the
How dare you grab my symbol of light?
And I'm
He
just looking at it.
walks over and says a prayer and takes it and puts it back on the wall.
Go. I'm going to put you on the desk. Just hold it up. Hold yours up and see what it does.
Go hold what?
Your shiny thing, the new shiny thing.
Ah. Okay, so I pull the amulet out and I guess hold it up. All right.
And you show it to the priest too. Please show it to the priest.
No, I'm just gonna stand on the desk and hold it up. Why bother showing it to the priest? He already hates us.
So he does see it and he does get on his knees and start praying.
Go confused.
All right. You guys make me go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah, it's almost like having the actual book would work better.
I know, right? Except I don't want to buy a.
Well, we're trying to
frickin'
figure
book.
out if there's a commonality.
So the
between
holy
the two.
symbol, the holy relic of Ravenloft, what it is, he's like, it's the holy relic of Ravenloft. It is a true blessing and a great weapon against the evil demon that is.
You tell Goo this weapon? Tell Goo how it work?
I do not know the intrinsics, the nature of it, but I think that if you keep it long enough, you should grow to know what it does.
I turn to the priest and I go, I'm a paladin.
Good for you.
You need to listen carefully. If you have weapons for good, we can use those weapons for good to free this area.
I'm a priest
Yes,
in
I'm
a
not
church. The only weapon I have is this shovel
You're not going to be one
and my
that fights.
symbols of light.
Okay,
will.
okay.
That is much greater symbol
Okay.
and weapon than I'll ever have.
Do you have any plus to your persuasion? This is a good time for you to role play, like trying to convince the priest that
Okay.
you're a good paladin, that he should lend you the
I
weapon.
got a
that's-
+2.
Okay.
So that's on a 20, right?
Yeah, so try to convince him to lend you the weapon so you can defeat Strahd.
4.
Well, that's not going to happen.
I have nothing.
What about influence? Can I roll on that too?
No, influence is in a category.
Yeah. So
Intimidation?
Let me try this. It's a sword, right?
yeah.
Okay.
No. The holy relic is a round
Like a
thing
disc.
that looks like a sun with a red ruby. I showed it to you.
That's what's around my neck.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. The holy symbol is just a sunburst.
Oh, I thought there was a sword on the wall.
It's
he
a
was
piece
trying
of
to-
wood that looks like sunlight.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, we don't need that then.
Can I try this back to back?
Sure. You intimidate him.
You can't intimidate the priest.
I'm chaotic good and I'm a paladin. I've taken up a mission, right?
You know what? Go ahead. Go for it. This is.
Hey, why y'all keep messing with the priest? I thought we got a body to bury.
We do.
Then why you messing with the priest in his church?
Okay, I'll figure something out later. Okay, fine. Let's go bury him.
So he opens the cabinet and he pulls out shovels for everybody. And he says, "You guys will have to help dig and bury him."
Goo great at digging.
As you glance over, you see that the chapel is in shambles. The overturned and broken pews litter the dusty floor. Dozens of candles mounted in candlesticks and candelabra lights every dusty corner in a fervent attempt to rid the chapel of shadows. At the far end of the church sits a claw-scarred altar, behind which... Oh, you're just burping?
Goo wonder why
Behind-
everything all clawed up.
We are under constant siege from the darkness. From that moment, you hear beneath the chapel floor a young man's voice cry out, "Father, I'm starving!"
I pull out a ration. Goo, get help!
No. Please, let's bury the burgomaster. Time is of the essence.
Goo heard someone hungry.
Please, just...
I'm walking towards the door with a shovel in my hand.
As you guys go to the door, you hear the screams yet again. And as you exit, you see the two siblings standing above their father. Let us go. You proceed to go around the church into the back graveyard. And he takes you to a crypt or a tomb of the family crest and everything, where you guys proceed to bury the burgomaster. The priest offers a few prayers. Irina, the priest looks at you guys and says, "Irina should not be here. She should be taken as far away from Castle Ravenloft as soon as possible. There's an abbey, St. Markovia, and Kresk. I do believe that you should probably go there. Or failing that, the town of Valaki.
Yep, that's why we're burying their father.
Yeah, so you guys get done burying. He says a few prayers and says Irina needs to be taken far away as possible. The abbey is a fortified sanctuary over at St. Markovia and Kresk. If you cannot do that, then the fortified town of Valaki is your best bet. You hear the distant screams from inside the church.
We tap his son and I pull him aside.
He walks. Yes.
Just that symbol, what Goo has in the symbol are pretty much the same, right? Close to identical.
Similar, yes.
That burial will be a talisman against evil. And sitting on a wall is not going to help.
Okay.
It can be a protection for you and your sister, or it can help regain this territory to your
That is
house.
good news. I care only about my sister's well-being. We should proceed at once. If we have such a weapon, then it should make quick work of getting to Velasky.
Goo is still confused. Why did he
Karaki.
not go tell this Strahd guy to quit being mean?
I'm not trying to be mean.
And Goo can't think with somebody hungry.
I start following the voice. Yeah. Projectile?
Sorry. I apologize. Excuse me.
You blew a chunk of something on me, dude.
What happened?
He coughed on a piece of, like, I think chip got on my hand.
All right. So you proceed, and the priest is like, "Never mind that. Never mind. Leave it be."
You wonder what it is.
It's my son.
You wonder why he's hungry.
I forgot to write this bad guy's name down.
Strahd.
S-T-R-O-U-D.
Strahd.
My son Doru and several other villagers stormed the castle Ravenloft in revolt. He was lured there by a wizard in black robes who came to Barovia from faraway land. By all accounts, the wizard died by Strahd's hand, and so too did my son. But he returned. Something I cannot fathom. I have to find a way to fix him.
You remember you saying son over there, but you say son died.
I pray to the gods that they will change him somehow.
Goo understand. Goo not want to die either.
Have we finished burying the father? We have, right?
No, we haven't gone outside yet. We're about to, and we started talking, and I'm bringing up the sun thing.
Do you know of a way to help my son? By the moon goddess and the sun god.
He's asking you.
I know. We're thinking. Those two talisman, the large one and the small one, are very similar. They may work together. Remember what
The Morning Lord and Mother Night. Sorry. There we go. See? I can do it too. The Morning Lord and the Morning Lord and the Moon Mother.
those are the icons.
Those are the gods and goddesses. The god and goddess.
Are they compatible with mine?
You haven't heard of them.
Huh?
You haven't heard of them. By the Morning Lord and the Moon Mother, can you save my son?
What do you know about the talisman that's on your wall in your office?
From Mr. Tallyman, tally me bananas.
Daylight come on me, one go home.
It is the Morning Lord's symbol. He is the protector and the bringer of hope. He has not answered our prayers for as long as I can remember.
Maybe you need a second part to that. And we might be the ones that have it.
You can save my son, please, with all haste. And he directs you into the church and into the side bedroom. Dirty room. Nope, hold on. Yep. Dirty room which contains a wooden bed with straw-filled mattress, next to which rests a small table with an oil lamp burning bright on it. Mounted above the bed headboard is a wooden sun-shaped holy symbol.
Above the sun's bed?
Above his bed
Okay.
In the corner, time have neglected punched holes in the ceiling of this moldy room, which contains a few broken roof shingles. Amid puddles of water, in one corner sets into the floor a heavy wooden door held shut with chain and padlock. You can hear a young man screaming of anguish can be heard through the door. I've lost the key a long time ago. I cannot open the door.
Why?
I don't have the key.
You can pick lock.
Okay.
You wonder how long he'd be in that room.
Few years? No. I don't know. What did I say about his son? In the revolt?
You said Black Wizard lured him there, and his son died there, and then his son came back, so he locked him in there.
How long ago though did I say?
You didn't say how long.
Didn't specify? Then I have no clue, bro.
Many moons.
A little more than a year ago.
Okay.
See, I did say. My 20-year-old son, Doru, and several other villagers stormed the castle Ravenloft in revolt. Having been lured there by a wizard in a black robe.
Okay. Well, I guess there's a peep slot to throw food in and stuff, right?
Nope. All the seams and everything seem swollen from the water.
Oh.
I wonder how you feed him.
Prayers to the morning lord and the moon mother have kept and sustained us both.
Let Goo get this straight. You no feed him for an entire year. How he alive?
Prayers to the moon lord and the moon. The
Goo's just
morning
gonna
lord
roll his eyes
the
and start
moon
picking the
mother
lock.
have sustained us both.
All right, I start picking the lock.
Roll it.
20.
It comes off.
Oh.
You fix.
You remove the chains and you go to move the door and it won't budge. Roll strength check.
God, I forget what should I check. -1. Okay, so 5.
It don't move.
Yeah, Goo's like leaning up against the wall, like pulling on the door handle, like.
More like standing on top of the door, pulling on it
Oh, okay.
with a 5.
Goo did Goo's part. Someone else with arms and muscles go do.
Bruce,
Yes?
I turn to you and look at you and go, let's both kick the door as hard as we can at the same time.
His name's Umar.
Force it open. What?
His name's Umar.
Umar.
With all due respect, my capabilities ain't in strength. It's in casting spells.
Can you breach the door?
Do what?
Can you breach the door?
No. I can burn the door, maybe. I can lightning bolt the door, but I don't want to waste my spells on a door. My abilities on a door is, not my style. Personally, I'm confused. I thought we were working for the guy with the sister. And here we are doing something in this church. Just saying.
Goo thought we were helping people along the way.
There's 2 talismans that are very much alike. And as the priest just told us, one of them is the morning and one is the evening. The greater and the lesser. If those work together, it enhances our ability to defeat who we're going after.
Okay. Whatever.
Mr. Tallyman, talisman my banana. What we doing? Cause the trap door staying shut.
So you're gonna try to open the door?
At this point,
Yeah. I can't open a door. I just tried. You're the one with muscles.
okay.
It's a strength check. Just roll strength. Roll a d20. Add strength modifier.
That'd be a 14. Plus. Did it open?
Yep.
Okay.
The damp air flows up as rotting wood smell fills your nostrils.
Hey,
climb
that's
down.
putrid.
The undercroft is rough-hewn walls, a floor made of damp clay and earth. Rotten wooden pillars stain under the weight of the wooden ceiling. Candlelight from the chapel above slips through the cracks, allowing you to glimpse a gaunt shape in the far corner.
Goo's gonna pull out a ration.
All right.
Go have food.
What is the priest's son doing?
Just you?
I'm just.
Everybody else, what are you guys doing?
I'm walking in with him.
Okay, you're
I'm
walking.
about 20 feet away from the door.
Mosquitoes.
And there's some mosquitoes in here now? Is that what you're saying?
Blood. And he tries to go to the other corner.
Goo. You know,
Too confused. He's yelling about being hungry and not taking the ration.
it's not the kind of food he wants.
Stay away. I can smell your blood.
Oh, go remember. Go think he one of those vampire things.
Go. Is there a new shiny thing? Take it out and hold it so he can see it and see what happens. It might help.
All right. Well, guess I pull the necklace out and shove it up.
Stay away.
Priest, you need to bring that big one down here. Is he with us, the priest?
No,
Where'd he go?
he's still up top.
Oh,
Umar?
Omar. Yeah.
Umar,
Yeah?
see if you can bring the priest down with that talisman that's on his wall and tell him what just happened with his son when Goose showed him the small talisman.
All right.
Thank you.
So,
I walk up, I go relate to the priest exactly what Scourge
Yeah.
told me to tell him.
why would I torment my son? But if it is needed to change him. And he grabs it and he gives it to you.
I have no idea what's going on.
He grabs
I
it and
was
gives it
supposed
to
Be
you.
doing something else.
I'm trying to get something that might help us with the rest of what we need to do. If these are co-joined, like I
Okay,
think
he's
they are,
upstairs. Are you going to go up there and talk to him?
wasn't he just talking to me?
No, he was talking to the priest. You said go upstairs to the priest.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to go up the stairs and talk to him?
Are you bringing it down, Omar?
Did the priest hand it to me?
Yeah, he handed it to you.
Okay, I take it down to him, and I hand it to Scourge.
All right.
Okay. See what I can add.
And then
to it.
I'm back. Then I'm back. Like I said, back away from the door, like I was.
Okay, I'm going to walk over with Goo. Come walk with me. We're going to hold both these up and walk towards him.
I never stop moving. I'm just sitting there like holding a ration in one hand and the thing in the other thing. And I'm like,
Do not move.
Goo, put the ration away, please.
Goosey guy with shiny teeth in the corner.
Yes.
Goose stand here.
Let's
He
walk.
hisses at you,
Let's walk a little closer.
and he skirts here. We're gonna do this. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. Zoom out, because I have the actual vampire spawn. Ha ha ha.
I knew that's why you were flipping pages. I'm like, oh god, he's gonna throw something at us. Or just time check at 7:30. I don't know if you want.
I know.
Okay.
We're gonna be calling it after this.
Okay.
Here is you guys. Bruce, you said you're over by the door, right?
I'm like 20 feet from the door.
Okay, so you're at the bottom of the steps. We'll just say that.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right. He was in this corner. He ran over to this corner. You guys were approaching this way. Now you're going up from this way to this way.
Right.
Okay? So when you get about here, he's moving this way. What are you doing?
I'm still closing on him.
So you're gonna you're gonna cut off his
Escape.
ability to. Okay. Everybody, roll initiative.
3. Oh, shit.
15.
24.
You said 24,
24.
and you said what now?
15.
15.
I rolled a 3 plus.
All right, Umar, you are up. You see the vampire. He is trying to make his way around the corner and away from them, and they're cutting him off. And he's hissing at them.
I'm gonna ready to cast a spell that if he comes out that door, I'm casting a spell.
Okay,
Okay.
And,
I'll give it to you, I guess. What spell are you readying?
chill touch.
Okay. Cool beans.
What is it?
Huh?
What spell?
Chill touch.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are side by side? You walking beside him or behind him or what?
I guess beside him, but at this point I was gonna say,
Go wonder what point of this is.
We need to stop him and use these to see if we can heal him. If these are talisman and they work,
Go wonder how this works. Go not know how to use this thing.
magic.
Go not know how to use magic.
You will when we do it.
Ah! So what you do?
We just keep walking towards him.
All right. So
Box him in.
he runs at you and he claws at you and it hits your armor. And then he runs and he just gnaws right in on you. So,
me?
yep.
yeah, you
And
got
it
bit.
hits.
You got bit by a vampire.
So,
I've got mail on. I don't think he's penetrating the mail.
oh, it hit.
Huh?
It hit.
Okay. I can heal myself.
So, roll a strength.
Yeah, just like you healed Irene. Yeah.
Okay.
3 again.
Cool. You are
Jeez.
grappled, and he is doing 1d6 plus 3 damage. 4 plus 3, 7 damage. And then 2d6 necrotic damage. So 6, 7, 8, 9 necrotic damage.
Do not think the holy symbol's
plus
working.
9?
Yep. And your hit points are reduced Your maximum hit points are reduced by the amount equal to the necrotic damage taken.
Oh. Oh.
So in this battle, you literally cannot heal up to your full hit points.
Okay, fine.
Oh, I hate these things. Okay.
I'm curing wounds.
You can't yet. It's not your turn.
Oh, okay.
And again, your maximum hit points are reduced by 9, which means you will, if you're at 65, you take away permanent for the battle 9 points of damage.
Right, that gives me 56.
Yep. That's the max, but you also are at, what did I say? You're at 16.
So he'd be at 45.
Yeah, you're at
hit
45 right now, but you cannot go back up to
45.
Yeah, you took 16 points of damage, right? Or,
Okay. You took.
How many-
Okay. You took how much points damage?
How much points of damage did you take?
16.
16 points of damage.
And then his total hit points was subtracted by 9, right?
Correct.
So you take your top amount of hit points, you subtract the 9, and then you subtract 16.
No, he just takes 16 off, but he cannot heal back.
9 of it.
Yeah, 9 of
9
it.
of it. Right. Okay. That's right. Okay.
You guys making this really way too complicated.
Yeah, he lost 16 hit points.
Yeah.
But then when he goes to heal, he just has to remember that you cannot go above 56.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So I'm healing, so.
You can't heal yet.
Okay.
It's not your turn. It's Goo's turn.
Okay.
He now has the guy on top of him, and he's gnawing into him.
Well, Scourge didn't really explain what I'm supposed to do, so Goo's just kind of gonna hold the holy symbol up and go like, Goose issue, Goose issue.
And I'm yelling at you, touch him, and I'm pushing the one on my hands against him.
Okay, so I touch him with the amulet.
Nothing.
Do not think this is working!
Does that count as an action?
Yeah, technically, you did something. You moved and touched the guy. Let me go back to the amulet and make sure it doesn't have anything, like subsidiary that can be done. Because I know you can do different things. So, here's what it does once you're attuned to it. The holy symbol is a platinum amulet shaped like the sun with a large crystal embedded in the center. The holy symbol has 10 charges for the following properties. It regains 1d6 plus 4 charges at dawn daily. Hold Vampire. As an action, you can expend 1 charge and present the holy symbol to make it flare with holy power. You have not attuned to it. You cannot do this.
I know.
Vampires and vampire spawns within 30 feet of the holy symbol when it flares must make a DC 15 wisdom saving throw. On a saving throw, be paralyzed for 1 minute.
Okay.
Churn Undead. If you have the Churn Undead or Churn the Unholy feature, you can expend 3 charges when you present the holy symbol while using this feature. When doing so, undead have disadvantage on their saving throws. Sunlight. As an action, you can expend 5 charges, and you can cast Bright Light in a 30-foot radius and Dim Light an additional 30 foot. The light is sunlight and lasts for 10 minutes, or until you're in the effect.
Okay.
It is powerful,
That is.
but you don't know that.
I know.
So you're pressing it
And
up
you're not
going,
attuned to it.
hurt you!
Do I have the ability to attune
Huh?
as a paladin?
You all have the ability to attune to it. But how do you attune to it? That's the question.
But the only here's the thing: the only item on that list that he read off is the Turn Undead that none of us can do, but a cleric can.
I can't do that
What about it?
I
currently.
can use that, right? To attune.
You can do anything you want.
I'm asking a question.
What?
Is that a category that I can use
So you cast
with that?
magic weapon. So you can no. I mean, you wanting to use that in conjunction with the symbol, or
Yes.
because the spell is its own spell.
Okay.
Like you cast magic weapon and it creates a magic weapon, and then you can control the magic weapon. Nowhere in the description that I read about everything that symbol does combines with a spell, except for turn undead or turn unholy.
Anyway,
It's a thing inside Ravenloft itself. Like you can create two sub classes.
okay. Well, at this point, Goo's gonna go, yeah, do not think this effective, and I'm gonna go ahead and just pull my dagger out, and I guess wait until next, or,
Unicorn dagger.
yeah,
Okay. All right.
yeah, wait until
Readying
next.
your action.
Huh?
Okay.
No,
Well,
I don't have an action.
yeah,
Because
pressed.
I did this.
Pressed and go. All right.
Espíritu Santo.
Yeah, in the nombre de Padres. All right, so now it is your turn, Scourge. What are you doing?
He's grappled. He's got to shake him off, right?
You can't really do much when you're grappled, so you either gotta shake him off or try to do something.
Well, he's never been grappled, so he doesn't know the rules.
Yeah.
Well, grappled, he can still attack, but I believe it's at a disadvantage. And I think he can still cast a spell.
Yeah, because if it's not what is that, semantic?
Semantic.
So
Yeah.
you can cast it if it's not semantic, right?
Yeah, I believe that's what it...
Because verbal you can cast and something like that, but if it
Yeah.
needs motions or movement, you can't because you're grappled.
Let's see here.
Possibly, could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. So if I can find my
Can't
combat.
move.
I can't see. There's combat.
All right, we're good there.
What?
I'm just gonna go out of the book.
Okay.
Where's conditions?
Oh, this is good stuff. Scared you.
Just be glad that wasn't the cheese bowl.
I know where there's a bigger bowl of cheese just to make it even. Now I can pull out my sword, turn it into a magic weapon and use it, right?
Mm-hmm. All right.
I'm gonna try not to kill this guy.
All right.
All right, what process do I got to go to attune myself?
Cast your spell to do that, or to attune to like the relic or something.
Yeah.
You don't have it. You gotta have the relic to attune to it.
Okay.
Not to mention, I'm not.
It
just
takes a
gonna-
long rest to attune to it.
That too.
All right. Well,
Grappling.
Yeah, they totally put this way in a different area, didn't they?
When you want to grab a creature, okay, one target of your grapple must be no more than the size.
I'm gonna grab him and throw him.
Well, sure.
strength is 18 with a +4. 17 and
Okay.
4 is 21.
He's gonna roll an opposing strength check. So you said 17 plus 4?
Yep, it's 21.
All right. So you were able to get him off of you. You threw him like 5 foot.
Now, do I have
Okay.
the ability to give myself healing at the same right after that? No?
Because that
Okay.
would have been your action.
Okay.
Yep. A grappled creature speed becomes 0, and it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. Yeah. The condition also ends if any effect moves the grappled creature from the reach. Let's see. Grappling effects, such as when a creature is hurled away by the Thunder Wave spell. But it doesn't say what it does. Other than that, it doesn't allow them to move.
Okay. Well, that's it. So I guess you can attack as normal and everything else. Right?
So I got to follow up motion with that, right?
Yeah.
That's strength.
Not really, because
This
your
is physical.
action was to get away from the grapple.
You've done use your action, so unless you've got a bonus action.
Which you do to cast the spell to empower your sword.
Okay, I'll do that.
Which I would do.
Do I have to? No.
No,
So I just
so
cast it.
go to your spells that empower your sword.
That's going to be my long sword. No great sword.
No, so yeah, so like, what is this?
Got to back it up.
Magic? No, that's magic weapon. You want like branding smite or
Well, those are area weapons. I got people around me.
are they?
I think branding smite is. Divine
protection
favor is a
weapon.
weapon. Is a,
Oh, thunderous smite maybe.
he's an arc.
Yeah, thunderous smite. For the first time with a melee weapon during spell duration, your weapon rings thunder audible within 300 feet of attack. Deals an extra thunder damage to the target. Additionally, if the target is a creature, it must succeed on a strength saving throw. So you can cast this as a bonus action.
Okay.
So
But it doesn't have a radius?
no, it's
Oh,
on that
okay.
one target.
Okay.
And yeah, I mean, I don't know. All right, so casting it just puts it on your thing. You're not rolling
Why not?
because you just cast it, and then
Oh,
when
that's
you
right.
hit something,
Back up. Thunder smite.
did you? Yeah, but did you take a rest at all, or did you cast all these spells?
No, there was one already on there. I didn't take it off yet.
Okay. So then that's it for your spells.
And I do this, yeah.
Okay. And then you got 1 second level spell left, and then that's it for spells.
6.
Well, no, you're not rolling damage yet. It's a bonus
Oh.
action. You cast it on your weapon, and then when you hit with it next round, it will do damage. So, top of the turn, Umar, or since you readied your spell, go ahead and cast it now.
Well, it doesn't. It's when the top of the round goes.
Well, no, because
Okay.
you readied it, right? You readied your spell if he attacked.
Yeah, but
So he attacked.
No, I readied it is if he ran out the door.
Oh, so he didn't do that. So technically, that then it's the top of the round. It's your turn again.
Okay, so it's still my turn then.
Yeah.
So I can see through the door and see this going on.
So if you're at the bottom of the doors, yes. It's a staircase. It was a trap door. So if you're at the bottom,
Bottom of the steps.
If you're at the bottom of the steps, then yes, you could have.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Chill Touch on him.
All right, go ahead.
And 21.
That hits.
Okay. He takes 10 points of necrotic damage. And he's an undead.
Yeah.
So let me find it here. If you hit an undead target, it also has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn.
Against you, right?
Yeah, against me.
Okay. Is it against everybody or just you?
No, just me.
Oh, that's cool. All right. All right. Is that it?
Yep.
I love it.
This is so dumb. Okay.
So, because of time's sake, we're gonna pause here
Okay.
and give you guys a chance to strategize maybe a little bit, and we'll pick up with the fight next time because this fight's gonna take a while. I can tell.
You think?
Just a little bit.
Well, I was about to say the damage I did to him, even though it's necrotic, he's gonna heal from draining somebody.
Yeah, totally.
Well, I get a chance to hit him?
So we're gonna pause the game right now, and we're gonna come back next time because this fight's gonna take a long time.
Oh, so we don't have a chance to attune it between here.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
So
we
in
should've-
order to attune as well, you would have to have the item to attune to it. So you got to convince Goo to give you the item.
I've got the big one in my hands.
Okay.
I have it with me.
All right.
You get attuned to that?
It's a wooden symbol.
That's what I thought.
So,
Yeah, that's not one you can attune to, dude. You can only attune. Mine's magical. The thing I have around my neck is magical. The one you have is just a symbol. Like it's not imbued with magic power at all. And now Mick's depressed. Okay, the shoulder slump just said it all. Okay.
This is why we keep saying you need to read the player's handbook.
What he said.
I just started reading it.
He just downloaded, so I'll give him something to do this week. All right, say bye, everyone.
bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.